Did you know the 73.6% of all statistics are made up? Just lies layered with lies with scientific flourish, 100 numbers put into a line of data that don't stand for anything at all, and yet my voice is still lost in all of it. How can a numeric value describe me better than my own words? I am taking back the story of my life, shedding the sequence of events laid out by someone else's timeline, writing myself a memoir and not a formula. So here's what those stats leave out. 7% of people in the US identify as Asian. My grandmother makes me misal every Friday to celebrate the end of my 7-day week, utilizing the same series of steps, yet with no need for a recipe. She homebrews me a mixture of love. Muscle memoried her hands into the measuring cup. She's left collecting dust in our cupboards. No need for ounces or teaspoons when the taste of home is still as vibrant as the day you left. A place that comes alive again each time I take a bite. So when the survey asks for my race, I hesitate. Tempted to leave myself a blank, save myself from their melting pot of data collection. My culture is not a step-by-step recipe to follow. There can be no standard form to the way our bodies move, so I answer other. And I'm questioned as halfway out of my mind, but I don't think I can explain my train of thought. See, my brain is an anomaly, at least that's what the DSM says. There are 8.7 million individuals in the world who've been diagnosed with ADHD, and the board of whoever the fucks has decided upon themselves to measure our gray matter and turn it into coded research. But my mind always seems to slip through the holes in their logic where none of us can follow along. See, I'm forgetting my keys in the bedroom, the couch cushion, the sink, the doorknob, everywhere but where they should be, always in a game of hide and seek with my brain, and I am trapped behind my own self-imposed lock in a never-ending time loop of a missing key. Even a researcher couldn't estimate where it's hiding next. No mathematical proof could prove to me that I have any rhyme to my reason. There is no abstract nor X or Y to describe my way of being, yet the world still dissects the halves of my brain for their scientific research. But the man tells me this is just how the world works. Just a collage of mashed up halves where 50% are woman and the other 50 man. And as a female, I must confine myself to the role of their statistics. All the while, he glides his hand over my left shoulder, smiling like he can fill what his fractions cut up and took. But under the touch of the man, I feel myself shrink. Vulnerable and alone in my singular value as a woman. He cuts my halves until I feel like just a third. And I find myself waking up with missing pieces being turned into code. I watch myself dissolve into zeros and ones, morphing into nothing but a value, another number with no name. How many of those statistics had names? When I'm gone, will anyone remember mine? And in these final breaths, I want to admit a truth. I don't want to die a number. I don't want to disappear.